Hey everyone, so it's Kelly. Hi. So, I just want to talk about going to school when you're sick. It is very, very, very difficult for a lot of us, and I know school is starting soon, so I kind of just wanted to give some tips to help people through their day. So, what I had to do whenever I had my pain problem was I woke up very early, very, very early, like 2 hours before I actually needed to, and I took my pain medication. And that helped some days. Like, when I had this disorder, my medication never fully got rid of my pain, but I had tried taking nothing, and I realized how much it did help me. So what I did was I woke up early, and took the medication. And then I went back to sleep, and I had another alarm set so I could get up and get ready. And I always had it set for a little bit earlier, depending on the day, like how I felt, and if I felt better, I was able to sleep in a little bit, so it wouldn't take so long to get ready. So that's one thing you could do. I know it's really hard, but that's, something that could help. Also, there's these things now they're like heating pads, and they're like stickers, like kind of like icy hot stickers, but they're just heat. And I personally have never tried them, but I heard they get pretty hot and they actually work. So definitely something to look around for if you think that would help. Maybe try out, especially in the wintertime. I know it gets worse. So just a little thing maybe to try. I might, because my hips, or even put an icy patch on if it helps you, or the rubs. There's so many different things that are on the go. So another thing is, if you have stomach issues and you tend not to eat because you don't want to throw up in class, or you don't want to have to race to the bathroom. And not eating is by far the worst idea ever. Like, don't do that. Always, always eat. It doesn't have to be right in the morning, like breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Ugh, I hate breakfast. And most of the time I don't want to make it in the morning. I'm getting ready, I just want to get the day over with. So something good to do is to have something dry, like pretzels, Fruit Loops, Cheerios, just in a bag. You can throw it in your backpack or your purse or whatever to carry along with you. That will soak up the acid in your belly, and it would help. I know a lot of people are against eating because they don't want to go to school and have to race to the bathroom because that's really embarrassing, or throw up in class. That's really embarrassing as well. But food is very crucial, especially when you're sick. Pretzels are good, especially if you have my condition. The salt intake is very good for me. And another thing, water. Water is so, so important. No matter what illness you have. No, you don't even have to have an illness. Always drink water. I hate water. Hate it. I hate the taste of it. I don't like drinking it. But it's important and it's necessary. All teachers allow water bottles in class. So that should be okay. A lot of people aren't big water drinkers, so just take a water bottle, sip it. Just sip it here and there. Every time you see a water fountain, take a small drink. It doesn't have to be gulping water. So that's a good idea to do. Always carry water. So important. Food and water. Very important things. Another thing is, if sometimes you're sick of water, a good alternative is maybe Gatorade. Definitely go with water first, but maybe take a Gatorade as well. I have the 12-ounce bottles, and it's good with your electrolytes. but those aren't always the most healthiest choice because people who are drinking those are athletes, so they work it off. So water is always the best option, but hey. And for people who have stomach issues, maybe ask your parents to stop at the store if you're having a bad day. Get some ginger ale or some 7-Up or Sprite or something like that, so it can help you. Gatorade may not be allowed in classrooms, but I'm sure or Sprite or ginger ale may not be allowed, but if you talk to your teacher about what's going on, I'm sure they will make an exception for you. You just have to keep them in the loop and what's going on. And also, if you need to use the bathroom and like you have bathroom passes or something and you just need it more than the typical person, talk to your teacher about it. They're not gonna make you sit there and hold it, and you won't get in trouble because you have talked to them. You just have to communicate with your teachers. That's how it has to go. Another thing is, if you can't go to school, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. A lot of you may know last year, second semester, I had to go on something called Home and Hospital. And it's sort of like homeschooling, but you basically teach yourself. And you do get a teacher that comes to your house to help you and bring you work, take back work to the school. And my teacher happened to be a math teacher, so she helped me, which I don't know what I would have done without her. But you basically teach yourself at home. I definitely would not recommend it. It is definitely difficult. The only reason I did it was because I was taking 2 classes that were not offered for homeschool. Actually, technically 3. I was taking Algebra 2 with Trig, so it was an advanced class, and I had already done 1 semester of it, so like that semester would have been blown off, and I was also taking Spanish 3, so all that work for that 1 semester just would have gone to waste. And also, I'm in band. You're not allowed on campus if you're not a student. So I wouldn't have been able to go to my band class, which was last period, so I was eventually able to go to that 1 class every day, or just the days I felt well enough to go, which was awesome. Definitely hard. I did go into my summer to finish my math, but I finally finished. Yay me, because that was just awesome experience, or feeling to finish. And I ended up passing my math class with a C-. Not my ideal grade, but I passed. Very excited. So that's an option. Homeschool is an option. Online classes are an option. You know, you don't have to go to school. I know a lot of people that makes them like, well, yeah, I do. Like, I want my friends. Your friends will visit you. You can visit your friends. The most important thing is that you're healthy and that you're okay. Another thing that is good to do, which I've been on all 4 years, well, I'm going into my senior year, so all 3 years, and I will be doing it next year. It's called a 504 plan. And basically you talk to your counselor about it and all your teachers, so you all have a meeting, and your parents. And basically they give you options, like for example, it's good for me to keep my circulation up. So if I'm in one place for a long time, or standing for a long time, or sitting for a long time, all the blood rushes to one area, and that's not good for me. So, for example, putting your feet up on a chair. You can ask if that will be okay in classrooms. Having extra time on your homework. You know, having their lectures recorded for you if you miss, having them just automatically email you the homework and the classwork they do for the day if you miss, having Gatorade or ginger ale in class instead of just water, just those little things, anything, being able to get up and take just a walk around because your joints get stiff, or like I said, the circulation. like I said, I've been on all 3 years, and it's just been perfect. And also, if you miss so many days, there will be, the district will send you a letter saying, like, oh, your kids missed so many days that they think you're skipping, or, something like that. So they will accommodate you for those days missed, and you won't get that letter because they know you have an excuse, and you just have to bring a note in saying why you were absent. Or my mom, she'd always email from her work when I was gone. I'd just text her, be like, hey mom, I have to stay home today, not feeling well. She'd be like, okay, no problem, I'll email the school. And then the teachers will get that as well, and they will email you the homework if that's, your arrangement. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be doing my senior year as well. And also that gives a chance for the teachers to be able to know what's going on with your body, and what you have to deal with, and what they can do to help to make your school life a little easier for you to deal with. So that's something you might want to talk to about with your parents and your counselor and your teachers. So yeah, that's some tips that might help. And you guys, if you don't think that you can do the school year, you can. I know this may be sad, it may get you down. I know it certainly did for me, I'm not gonna lie. But you have to realize that your health comes first, and even though you didn't ask for this, even though you feel like it's not fair, there are people out there who can help support you, such as your teachers, your counselor, your parents, your friends. And if you aren't able to do the school year, it's not the end of the world, because this is helping you get better. I mean, who knows? I'm trying to go back to school this year, and so far so good. I mean, I haven't started yet, but I got my schedule and everything. All the doctors are okaying me, all the teachers, the counselors, everything is okaying me to go, but who knows? I might have to go back on home and hospital, or I might have to go on homeschool again. I know one of the classes I'm taking cannot be offered whatsoever on home and hospital because it's child development, and we actually go to the schools and we teach the kids. So if I'm a liability to not only my own school but also the elementary schools I'm going to be working at, I can't just think of myself, and I can't just be selfish for me. I know a lot of people don't understand how badly I want this, how badly I want child development, because I love kids. I love the way they think, their minds work. I want to work with them. And I am so happy I got this class, but you know what? It's going to really suck, and I'm going to pout and moan and cry over it if I am not able to do it. But in the long run, it's not about only me. It's about my health and me being a liability towards both schools. Not only one now, both. And having the kids that I work with see me like that. I don't want to scare them, I want to be their role model. I want to inspire them. So, I mean, if I'm not able to do it, I'm not. It's just how life works. And something that helped me get through school on some of the bad days and I just pushed myself to go to school is, I know it sounds kind of lame, but I would watch the clock, come on, I just want this school day to be over. I hate school, just want to go home, lay down, and sleep. Something that it got me through was I would just take it literally minute by minute. I'd be like, so say my class was from 9 to 9:56. Well, I would watch the clock, but, I'd be like, okay, just 10 more minutes and I'm out of this class. Yeah, maybe I don't get out till 3, but I'm out of this class. That's a step forward. I'm one more second, one more minute closer to getting out. And I guess that's just kind of how I live. I just take it day by day, see how it goes. And if you have to go home early, you have to go home early. Like I said, your health comes first all the time. And your parents will understand. Your teachers will definitely understand. It's just how we have to live being sick. And you just have to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Another thing is, I know myself, I'm very cold all the time, and even in the summertime, I do wear pants all year round just because that's how I feel comfortable. But some people wear shorts, but even in the summertime, a lot of times I'll stuff a small sweater in my backpack or a jacket or something, so when I get into the classrooms, a lot of times they keep it nice and cool because it's hot outside, which is totally understandable, but I'll put it over my legs because they get extremely cold. Another thing, dress for comfort. Always dress comfortably. There's comfortable clothes out there that are cute for us girls. I know for wintertime I got a baggy like sweater, but it's really cute in my opinion. I like it. Yoga pants. Those are very comfortable. If you want sweats, I mean, yoga pants for summertime is ideal. Jeggings, I don't have any. I'm pretty comfortable in pants, so sometimes I'll just throw on some yoga pants. But, you know, just for comfort, you don't have to wear tight things all the time. You can wear, you know, just t-shirts. You can find those everywhere. Band t-shirts, anything. I'm sure you have some lying around. So you don't have to, you can still look cute and feel comfortable for us girls and even guys. I mean, you can still look your best and be comfortable. So just, I hope those tips help. Also make sure you have all your medications with you that you need. Pretty sure schools have to, you have to have a doctor's note to carry it, or the nurse keeps it and you go whenever you need it. So like for me, I have inhalers that I'm allowed to carry, and you know, just medication. You have to talk to the nurse about it, but they will let you carry it, and just make sure you have everything you need just to feel as comfortable as possible. Water, food, you know, never skip. I mean, if you're not hungry in the morning, fine, but at least you'll have a little bit of snack. For class, a lot of people don't let you eat in class, but again, if you tell them your situation, or even if you sneak it, I do all the time. Another good thing for nausea is mints. That helps. Gum. I know a lot of teachers don't let you have gum, but again, let them know or sneak it. I'm not supposed to be saying that, but I sneak it. Shh. So, again, I hope these tips help. If you guys have any questions, feel free to inbox me or comment or look me up on Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything. So I hope you guys are doing well and just keep fighting, and I really hope that your school is as understanding as mine has been, and I hope you guys are just fighting you guys are all very strong. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!